welcome back. And if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I'm taking you along with us while we check out a couple of properties while we were in Tennessee. We had such an amazing time and made some amazing memories while we were there. We looked at a total of 3 homes. I'm only going to be showing you 2 because the third wasn't even a consideration for us, so I didn't even bother filming it. I will share the tour with you in a voiceover. Because it was awkward to film with someone I had never met, the realtor, she was completely okay with it. I was just careful not to get her on camera as much as possible. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and share some footage of the neighborhood for the first house first, and then we'll go inside.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
The neighborhood was gorgeous. Okay, so this is in terrain. Immediately to the right is the dining room, which I absolutely loved. I loved all the moldings. I didn't like the fact that it was separate from the rest of the house, but that's something that we figured we could take care of. And then to the left was the garage door and the master bedroom. Not very big and not very small, and I was completely happy with the size of it and the bathroom. Right off of that, of course, I was not happy with the fact that it didn't have a separate commode room, which I'm totally used to here in California. We've always had the toilet in its own separate room. That way, 2 people can use the bathroom at one time, getting ready, that type of thing. But I did like the closet space in here, and I will say in this home, it was mainly just cosmetics and maybe moving a wall or 2. All new flooring, paint, lighting, that kind of thing. I was really mainly looking for location, and good structure on the home. So this home, we did go back and look at a second time because I really fell in love with it. I loved the location of it mostly, and could see myself living in this home. This wall directly in front of us is a wall that I would take down. The kitchen completely needs to be redone, new cabinets, new countertops, that kind of thing. But other than that, I wouldn't change the way it was. This is the laundry room, and it's a laundry closet, I guess, where the washer is on one side, the dryer is on the other. I was completely okay with that. I did not have an issue with that at all. The pantry was a little small, but plenty of storage in the house altogether, so I wasn't too concerned with that. I think the bathrooms were just fine for, moving in purposes, and things could be taken care of when we, when we were living there. The bedrooms were a good size. Painting, like I said, window treatments, lighting, just to get us started would be all that would be needed. So I was really happy with the storage. I was happy with the the size of the rooms. The storage in general was really great in this house. I think it's about 2,400 square feet. The master's downstairs, which is something that we're looking for. This room that we were just in, I would use as my office. I loved the fact that there's my granddaughter. We had her with us this day. I loved the fact that it had this screened-in sun porch, which was lovely, and of course something that I would change is painting it and getting rid of that lattice. I'm assuming they have a dog, and they put the lattice up to stop the dog from scratching and tearing the screen. but I would definitely paint that white. I was very happy with the size of the property. It was just under 3/4 of an acre, and I think that that would be plenty for me to have a chicken coop and a vegetable garden. It already had some raised gardens set up, and so that was really nice, and some other aspects of the property that were really nice. So I was really happy with the downstairs and also the size of the property. So many different floors in this house. That's why I said that all of the floors would need to be replaced. So there are 2 bedrooms upstairs, a bathroom, and a media room, which I'll be showing you. The bedrooms are a really good size. Again, the storage in these rooms were amazing. And like I said, just flooring, paint, window treatments, and different lighting is all it would need upstairs. So I was really happy with that. The bathroom was definitely decent, something that I would upgrade, obviously, but wouldn't have to be done until we were in the home. So I was happy with that because I could have a craft room, I could have a guest room, I can have an office, and we could have our bedroom, and we would have everything that we needed. And I loved that. Mainly the fact that the master was on the main floor, and that was, really something that I was looking for. So, yeah, here's the bathroom upstairs, and as you can see, it would work. It just needs some, a good clean, and later it's something that we could work on, so I wasn't too concerned. I did like the landing up here as well. This is the media room. You step down, this is over the garage, and quite large, so I thought this would be a really cool place. For the grandkids that are in the area, I could set up with, a place for them to game and play and all of that. And then a ton of storage upstairs, so it had attic storage, which I loved. I thought that was really fantastic. But that is it for the first house that we went to go look at. The next house I am completely in love with. So this is the property. This is a 3.5-acre property. It goes all the way past that tree line back there, and that is the garage. I wanted to show you guys how large the property was. I was just enamored, in complete love with this home, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that what they were asking for it. Still high, but more than we wanted to spend. But for what we were getting and what we would have to do or wouldn't have to do to the home, because it was move-in ready as far as I was concerned, I was just in love with all of the finishes. I even liked the paint color on the walls. I loved the flooring. It still smelled new. It was pretty amazing. They left some things in the house, and so the living room wasn't huge. This is the living room here. It wasn't huge, but perfect. I think it was the perfect size for a nice little setup. And the double door foyer was just amazing. That's the front yard. Across the street is a build. But look at this foyer, just amazing. I loved how the flooring was different in the foyer. They really, paid attention to detail with all the moldings. The dining room was absolutely lovely. I wouldn't have done anything but change the window treatments and that lamp or lighting chandelier. It was just beautiful. It had a couple of coat closets, had one here and then one around the corner to the right, leading into the main bedroom, the master bedroom. So plenty of storage again in this home, which was amazing. I just loved it. I was walking around and thinking to myself, I could just picture myself waking up here every morning and just being so happy. I was just, you guys, where you just get so happy you get emotional. That was me when I was looking at homes in Tennessee. I was like, this is happening. This is really happening. I didn't care for the tile. Like I said, anything that I didn't like was stuff that we could change while we were in the home. So I was taking that into consideration while looking at homes while we were there. And we didn't get a chance to look at a ton of homes. I was kind of bummed about that. but you know, we wanted to make sure to spend time with family. We didn't want to eat up all of our time looking at homes. We are planning on going back in the spring, so I am looking forward to that, and hopefully we can make some time to look at some more homes. We're choosing not to make an offer on anything right now because of interest rates, and we feel like the bubble, well, the interest rates don't scare us. That could always be refinanced, but we feel like there's a bubble and it's about to burst. So we're going to give it till after the holidays. But look at this home. I mean, it had everything that I would want to do to a home, and just absolutely gorgeous. You guys will see. It's just all around a beautiful home. So now that, you know, I've said that about this home here, I was ready to like write the offer right there when we went into this house. And we ended up going back out to the back of the property so that we could look at the garage and, you know, just kind of take it all in. And the real estate agent says to us, she says, you know, I don't know. She goes, I don't know that there's any water around here. She goes, I don't know why it flooded. And I was like, I looked at her and I said, what? It flooded? So you guys, it turns out that this home and the one you can see through that window there, and the field across the street has flooded 4 or 5 times. And the home itself hasn't flooded because it sits up higher, but the garage sits lower. So the garage has flooded, and it's flooded because of poor city planning. So it even made the news. This home even made the news. So what happened was the owners got so fed up, they just packed up and left. The real estate agent found all of that information out for us after we had looked at the home and fell in love with it, because she was like, it flooded. Yeah, but I don't think it was that bad, you know. She goes, I'll get the information and get back to you. And she did later in the day and told us everything about what had happened. So to say that I was disappointed, you know, especially with the real estate agent, because I feel like that's something that she should have known when we told her that we wanted to see this property. Because when I saw it, I'm telling you, I'm not even joking when I tell you I was ready to say, okay, you know, let's write the offer. And to say that I was disappointed, it doesn't even explain, because I feel like she should have had that information, you know, available to us. She should have said, well, this is the issue with the home, you know, do you guys still want to go see it? We would have told her no. Rather, you know, told us after, and then she was trying to convince us that it would be okay, we could get a great deal, you know, that it's part of the FEMA program. Ugh, you know, just craziness. So I thought I'd add the footage just to show you, you know, how beautiful the home was. But I will tell you, they were still asking $575 for this home, which here in California is a still, because it's, you know, over $1 million, easy, $1.5 million here, even more than that probably. So for us, it's a still, but considering, you know, everything with the home, you know, it was, I feel like a ton of money. So, anyhow, we did leave Tennessee without making an offer on a home, and, we will be back to look, but we do have an area in mind, that, you know, we drove all over Tennessee, let me tell you. So we do have an area in mind that we want to look. So, I think it's just going to take some time. And again, we do want to just make sure that the housing market does what it's going to do. It needs to settle down. So that is it. Those are the 2 homes that we looked at. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry that I didn't get more footage of more homes, but that is all the time we had to look at homes. These were the 2 that I was really enamored with when we, you know, got to Tennessee, and I was like, I have to, especially this one, I was like, I have to see this home. It has everything that I ever wanted in a home, and I was completely in love with it and so bummed that it flooded. Those people there, I guess, were really good friends with the people that got up and left, and I guess they're going to stay, and they're part of the FEMA program. So whenever the property floods, they just let the government help them, rebound, I guess. So it's very disappointing because it is a beautiful home and a beautiful property. She did say we could probably get it for a still and then fight the city to get the issue fixed, but we're not willing to go through all that. So anyways, that is it. Those are the homes that we looked at. I will have a video coming up, and it'll probably just be short videos, with music and pictures of our Tennessee trip, possibly. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to put all those faces on the internet. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and looking at the houses with us. I want to thank you so much for watching till the end, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. People are smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades, and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake, 'cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm, and I know I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. But if the sky would open up, you're staying home, you don't get out. You always used to love the rain, but LA changed you. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep